Chloe, Mammy here. Guess what? I thought I would read you a book because I know you miss me reading to you every night. So this way you can get on your tablet, or Daddy can put it on the computer, or Mommy can, or whoever, and we can read books together, okay? So I'm going to read, the first one is going to be Love You Forever by Robert Munsch, because I know we have so much fun reading this book every time you're here. So we'll start with this page, Chloe. You love this page. It says, a mother held her new baby very slowly, and she rocked him back and forth and back and forth. And while she held him, she sang, I'll love you forever, I'll like you for always. As long as I'm living, my baby you'll be. There she is holding her baby. Well, the baby grew and he 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 grew until he was 2 years old. And he ran all around the house and he pulled all the books off the shelves and he pulled all the food out of the refrigerator and he took his mother's watch and he flushed it down the toilet. Sometimes his mother would say, this kid is driving me crazy. Chloe, there's your favorite page. Well, at nighttime, though, when that 2-year-old was quiet, she opened the door to his room. She crawled across the floor, and she looked up over the side of the bed. And if he was really asleep, she picked him up, and she rocked him back and forth, and back and forth. And while she rocked him, she sang. What did she say? I'll love you forever. I'll like you for always. As long as I'm living, my baby you'll be. Well, the little boy grew, and he grew, and he grew, and he grew, and he grew. And he grew until he was 9 years old. And he never wanted to come in for dinner, and he never wanted to take a bath. And when Grandma visited, he always said bad words. Sometimes his mother wanted to sell him to the zoo. I felt that way about your daddy. But at nighttime, when he was asleep, I'm trying to get it so you can see the picture. When he was asleep, the mother quietly opened the door to his room and she crawled across the floor and she looked up over the side of the bed. And if he was really asleep, she picked up that 9-year-old boy and she rocked him back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. And while she rocked him, she sang, I'll love you forever. I'll like you for always. As long as I'm living, my baby you'll be. Well, the boy grew, and he 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 grew until he was a teenager. And he had strange friends, and he wore strange clothes, and he listened to strange music. And sometimes his mother felt like she was in a zoo. But at nighttime, when that teenager was asleep, the mother opened the door to his room, she crawled across the floor, and she looked up over the side of the bed. And if he was really asleep, she picked that great big boy up and she rocked him back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. And while she rocked him, she sang, I'll love you forever. I'll like you for always. As long as you're living, my baby you'll be. Well, that teenager grew and he grew and he grew and he grew until he was a grown-up man, and he left home and he got a house of his own. But sometimes on dark nights, Mom got into the car and she drove across town. All the lights were out in her son's house. She would open up the door and go through the window, crawl across the floor, and look up over the side of the bed. And if that great big man was asleep, she would pick him up and rock him back and forth, back and forth. And while she rocked him, she would sing, I'll love you forever. I'll like you for always. As long as you're living, my baby you will be. Well, that mother, she got older, She got older and older and older, and one day she called her son up and she said, "You'd better come see me quick because I'm very old and I'm very sick." So her son came to see her, and when he came in the door, she so tried to sing the song, and she said, "I'll love you forever. I'll like you for always." But she couldn't finish because she was too old and too sick. The son went to his mother and he picked her up, and you know what he did? He rocked her back and forth and back and forth. And while he did, he sang the song, "I'll love you forever. I'll like you for always. As long as I'm living, my mommy you'll be." When the son came home that night, he stood for a long time at the top of the stairs. And then he went into the room where his very own little baby daughter slept. What do you think her name was? Chloe? Lila? Could it be Carter? Well, he picked that little baby up into his arms, and he very slowly rocked her back and forth and back and forth. And while he rocked her, he said, "I'll love you forever. I'll like you for always. As long as I'm living, my baby will be." We love that book, don't we? It's one of our favorite books, and I don't think he would name his baby Carter. That was just a joke. I love you guys so much. I hope you think this is cool. Carter, I'm going to do one for you next because I bought a really cool book about underpants. See you soon. Love you.